Hey everyone! So I'm just going to show you a quick video of a sample HIIT workout, 3 exercises. It's going to be jump rope, it's going to be alternating hops with toe touches, not touching your toes, but touching your toes to a step, and then burpees. So I'm going to show these to you, and then I'm also going to show you these 3 exercises, but in a modified form. So for some people, jumping and hopping around is just not an option, maybe because of injuries or joint issues, or they just don't feel comfortable with that kind of movement, which is fine, but that doesn't mean that you can't do this type of exercise. So, I'm going to go through the movements, and I'm not going to do them for any set periods. I'm just going to do them to show you what the movements are. So something like this might be good for like a Tabata, where you're doing 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds in a total of 4 minutes. So if you don't have a lot of time, it's a good way to get something in that's quick and exerting of energy. You could even get sweaty in 4 minutes. You could do something like 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest, and you could do that maybe for 3 rounds 3 times, because we got 3 exercises, so you might as well just do 3, 3, and 3. And then you could even do just like 1 full minute followed by another full minute. But for like a burpee, I don't think I could do burpees for 1 full minute. So depending on what you're doing, how well your body handles the movements, that's kind of how you want to judge your rest to work ratio. All right, so we'll start off with jump rope. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pretend that I hit my time that I was looking to hit for my work period, take some rest, and then from there I would move to my toe touches. I'm just going to move this camera back real quick. Okay, so for this, all you need to do is find yourself a step. You're going to touch your toe to the top of the step and alternate each time you do that. So it can be outside your house, inside your house, wherever you are working out. All right, ready? You want to be sure to keep your core tight, your back straight, shoulders and chest up as you move your legs, hopping at a nice, quick tempo. Okay? And we'll pretend I hit my work period goal here, and I'm taking my rest. And the next move is going to be burpees. So remember, for burpees, your hands come down to the floor, your feet hop back out, you go into a push-up, your feet hop in, and then you come all the way up and take a hop up to the sky. All right, most people don't like these because they do what they're supposed to do, which is tire you out. All right, ready? All right, so again, we'll pretend I hit my work period goal for there, take my rest. Now I take my rest, and then I would do another round. Okay, so next, if I were doing these in a modified version. So number 1, let's say you don't have a jump rope. Then I would say just do the jumping minus the rope. So it would just look something like this. Okay, you can still get in that movement. If you don't want to do the jumping, you're going to just kind of do some shuffling. So your feet are going to stay really close to the ground, and you're really just shifting your weight from side to side. Okay, and you can do this you can make it a little bit of a bigger movement if you feel comfortable, or you could keep it nice and small. The balls of my feet aren't even leaving the ground here. Okay? For the toe touches to the step, with this, you would do the same movement, but here, I'm not hopping. I'm just simply touching my toes to the step, alternating. Again though, notice core is tight, back's tall, chest is up, so everything else is the same. And I can increase my tempo to really make myself work here. Okay, so same kind of idea for burpees. Same movement without the hopping. So hands down to the floor, feet step back 1 by 1. You can hold it here in a plank or even do a push-up. And then bring the feet in 1 by 1, stand up, come down to do it another time. Okay, now I did the burpees really slowly, the modified burpees. But you would want to increase your tempo, because remember, the point here is to tire yourself out within that work time. So depending on what you're doing, depending on how much it personally tires you out, that's how you would judge your rest to work ratio. And you got to be honest with yourself. See how I'm out of breath? You want to be tired. You want to be pushing yourself to the point where you're like, I cannot do this for one more second, because that's the point at which you should then be resting for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever that period of time is. Remember, this HIIT training is meant to be a smaller amount of exercise, a smaller dose, but a really high intensity so that you get the maximum results. So if you have any questions, let me know. I would love to help you, maybe design another workout or something like that. Let me know how this works for you. But definitely, leave me a comment, send me an email. I'd love to hear how it's going. Thanks.